welcome to Sam Livecast. Check it out. We're not at my house. We're at Fixtures Living in San Diego. We've been here before. This is the new Jen Air kitchen. This is where I will do my class on October 19th. How cool is that? Right here, October 19th. And the only thing that I hope is different about October 19th and now is it's not 2,000 effing degrees like it is now.
It's actually not that bad in here, man.
It's bad.
It's not.
terrible.
Bad.
No, it's awful.
It's bad.
That shot looks a little far. Can we bring it in just a little bit?
Which one?
This one, maybe Shannon jumped that.
Definitely.
I'm sorry.
Shannon's got it.
I was going to be sitting on the front side. I was going to sit on the front side of this, but it was very much like I don't know, like an entertainer doing a one-man show, and that's better, Shannon. Thank you. So we changed it at the last minute. But that's what live television is all about. And considering this is live, you can follow us along right now. If you go to facebook.com/Sam the Cooking Guy, or as we like to call it, the Facebook. And there is a community of people just like you. I don't know what you're like, but there's a lot of people there, and they're conversing about the show back and forth. You might even ask a question of something that I'm doing or something that you want to know. And the lovely Kelly right here, Mrs. Cooking Guy, will answer that question. Mm-hmm.
To the best of my knowledge.
The lovely, okay. Hold on.
to the
Let me
best
wait.
of
Let's
my
try that again. No. Wait. Let's just try this again. We'll clue all the camera people in with my words. Watch this. You might ask a question on Facebook, and the lovely Kelly right here, look how that works. There we go. Thank you. Will answer, right? She'll answer if she knows what the.
Yes, to the best of my knowledge.
Why, this is everybody's like.
I'm
We've
busy
never.
looking around.
Why are
effing
you
done
so
this
nervous?
before.
I'm not. I'm looking.
We've done this so many times.
I'm busy looking around the room. Okay, I'm going to concentrate now.
Do your job.
I want you to acknowledge all the people here.
There are people here.
Yes,
Yes, I'm
say
sorry.
hello.
Yes. Look, a live audience. Live audience.
Yeah.
That's cool. And in addition to them getting the fun of being here at a live cast that you could have come to yourself had you paid attention and followed only a couple of instructions, we're raising stuff and money for Stand Up for Kids Oceanside, a great organization that helps young people. So they're having fun and they're doing something good for that organization, thereby feeling good about themselves. They'll go home with a smile on their face. Even if I completely suck and they hate everything about me and what we do here tonight, they will get to go home feeling good. Isn't that correct?
Yes.
Because what else is there?
Exactly.
And just check this out. So Haley is back here sleeping. You can't see her. Can we see her? Do you have her on camera? Oh,
She's too far down. We can't
she's
see
too
her.
far down?
Mm-hmm.
She'll come out front.
I'm looking
She's
She's
Camera,
back
no,
there.
the
You
cam-
can see.
We can't move cameras around? Are we moving cameras around today? Wait, just a tripod?
The most difficult man to work for I've ever seen.
Wait, get out of here. I see people. We don't do this
There
at home.
she is.
We don't do this at home. Look at that cute shot. There she is. Max's dog Sunny's over here. Now take the tripod back.
Careful, don't say anything. He's going to
What?
bark.
Yes. And Lucky's here with, here's Sunny down there.
Yeah.
Being really cute. Playing with Jordan.
That's
I like
my
how the
boy.
dogs get
Jordan, who,
introduction.
by the
That's my
way, just
boy.
a quick shot of Jordan, Shannon. We all know celebrated his 21st birthday yesterday. There he is.
Jay-Z.
And by the way, he's not leaning against the wall on the floor because of the dog. He's leaning on the wall on the floor because he got home very, very early
He's
this
a little
morning.
tired.
And that's why
I was feeding Sonny this morning at 6:30 a.m. when he was coming in. So.
those two live together.
Really?
So
Really?
that's great.
Mhm.
Naked, weren't you? Didn't you say you were
Oh
naked?
well, thank you.
You're welcome.
For announcing it.
All right. Last night was the first night of the live cast cooking competition.
Yes, it was.
And I thought we would chat a little bit about that. Let me. I'll start by saying this: it was way more fun than I imagined it was going to be.
It was awesome.
You had a good time, Lynn?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. Kel,
Yes.
You
you're
know,
not paying attention. Damn it! What are you looking at?
She's talking
I
to
don't
Jordan over
know.
here.
I'm not. I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just not in the house. I'm a little excited.
You're excited or nervous?
Everything. Leave
All right.
me alone.
okay,
Do
well,
your thing.
speaking of nervous, were you nervous judging
Last night?
Last night, yeah.
Look, well, we said this at the beginning of the thing. Max wanted us not to give our determinations while the people were there. He wanted us to wait till tonight to tell who had won and who had lost.
I was a little reluctant to give people their walking papers in person.
But I think that has to happen. I think we're all...
Yeah, it definitely has to happen, but it's
not,
still...
It's not, first grade T-ball where no matter what happens, everybody wins.
I know, still, it's just hard to say thank you for all your effort, now get out.
Well,
You're not
it
coming
wasn't
back.
quite that
that
mean.
way.
Look, I got emails from both of them today saying what a great time they had, way more than they imagined, way more than they imagined. So now we'll talk about their food a little bit.
Yes.
Well,
So
let's
there
talk
were
about who was on there
Two
first.
things that were made. Carol Vey made a crab cake, made crab cakes and a little, she called it red pepper sauce. I called it,
Introduce the contestants for those that didn't see last night.
okay, there they are. Andy Knowles, Navy gunnery guy, and Carol Vey, a mom from Carlsbad, California. Carol made crab cakes and a little red pepper sauce. Little red pepper, I called it a little red pepper coulis, right?
Yeah.
Which is different from like an aioli because it wasn't a mayonnaise-based kind of thing. It was just the red peppers roasted and whizzed up in a blender.
Lynn's photography can make any food look amazing. Not that it wasn't,
Wow,
but
that
look
was
at that.
so mean to Carol's crab
I'm
cakes.
sorry, Carol.
Well, her thing really sucked, but Lynn's picture
not what
made
I
it look
said.
fantastic.
That's not what I said.
Thank you, Max. I'll take it.
Really. So Carol made that. Andy made a pork banh mi, and if you don't know, pork banh mi is a Vietnamese-based sort of sandwich on baguette. So it was a unanimous decision.
It was.
We all chose the crab cake.
And
Except for Kelly After, who said the sandwich should have won. No, that's okay.
Now Carol's gonna hate me.
No, she's not going to hate you.
No.
I liked it.
We're
but
all being honest.
You know me in a sandwich.
I know you in a sandwich. But so,
Sandwich.
but look, here's I'll just say this for people that are coming up in the continuing preliminary rounds for the competition.
whoa, hold on. Are you going to give hints based on this?
I wasn't going to give hints. I was going to just critique those two a little bit. You don't think
Okay.
it's a good idea?
Yeah, no, I think it's a good idea.
Here's what I was going to say. Here's what I think that could have helped maybe both of them. So taste, presentation, and creativity. A taste, for me, Carol won. Doesn't mean I didn't like Andy's. I liked Andy's a lot. But I thought Carol's won out in taste. Creativity, I thought Andy won. I thought the banh mi was a little bit more creative, especially the way that he did it, than the crab cake. Presentation, I thought Carol won for, can you do them side by side?
Sabbath, you in 2 shots?
Yeah, whatever.
Well, one.
One shot, two things. So there's that. They both look good in your pictures, man. But I will say the sandwich had the benefit of you messing around with it a little bit.
Well,
to sort of bring the vegetables forward and that kind of stuff. But just let me say, for Andy's, I thought there was a little too much bread for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think if you're going to make a sandwich, I think you should keep that in the back of your mind. Let the sandwich not be overwhelmed by what it's in. It shouldn't be overwhelmingly tasting of the bread product. It should taste of what's inside it, I think, more.
One of the things you always say is make sure you get a bite of everything, and it was hard to get a bite of
It was
everything.
tough to get that, right?
Yeah, because it was so big.
Right.
Oh, definitely tough, yeah.
If I was Carol, I wouldn't have made 2 crab cakes. I would have made just 1. But I
That's what-
also would have made it a little thicker, too.
So that's what I was wondering. She could have just made one crab cake, right? And then
yeah, she served-
given us each a piece of it.
No, you see, here's the thing. I told them, as the other contestants, in their notes before the competition began, if you're going to make, say, chicken breast, they have to make 3 plates. One for me to taste, one for the boys to taste, and one for Lynn's pictures after. So there doesn't have to be a whole chicken breast on each plate. There could be nice slices on each if you want. Nice slices of steak or whatever. Crab cake, no, would have been a huge mistake to cut up a crab cake.
Okay.
Because that's all about the perfect, nice, crispy edges and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
And if you cut it, you're going to get a whole side that doesn't have any of that. Lynn, other thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I thought both flavors were really good.
Yeah.
And I thought Carol's it had a little more pop in it. And maybe it was because you know, it was like the nice seafoody kind of flavor of the crab. And then the red pepper coulis had a little bit of bite to it. From the, I think she put sriracha in it.
I think they
Yeah,
both
she
had a
did.
little sriracha in them.
And the sauce was really good. It was excellent.
Sauce
I
was
think
great.
I mean, that's something that's very creative. Red pepper and
right.
sriracha.
I've never had like a red pepper sauce with a crab cake though. I mean,
is
is that something that traditionally goes together?
Well, it's traditional, but it definitely goes together.
Oh, okay.
I feel like I've had it. Yeah, it was great. It was
The
great.
people who are going in the second and third and fourth match are definitely at an advantage.
Where's Doug? Doug's here.
Doug's here?
Oh, we have a contestant here.
Yeah, where's he? Oh, there he is. Doug's here. Yeah. Doug's back there. And
Look at him being all
hand up,
sly.
Doug. Let's see if we can get you.
Stand up.
He's
There he
right
is.
behind
No,
Oh,
there
yeah.
he is, right there. Do you know what you're making yet? You don't have to tell us. I don't want to know. Do you know? You know?
I won't, as of Sunday.
You will. You've tried twice though already. I think you said.
Yes, I have.
He's it. See, that's it. I like it. Carol did that too. Carol had a couple dry runs.
Timing is just as important as the
Timing's
recipe.
just as
If you
important.
screw up the timing, then you're gonna screw up your whole
Yeah,
dish.
you don't want to do that. I now feel like 45 minutes was too much.
No,
You
well,
think so?
Yeah.
No,
But you
because-
can't. I can't take it away. Everybody's working on
Because
that.
45 minutes is a ceiling, so people will have the opportunity to make something really cool. And
That's true.
You know, crab cakes is cool, but crab cake can only take so long. You know.
Yeah.
And she did finish early.
She did finish early, but that's the thing. You can't finish too early because if you have something that's coming out hot and you finish too early, you're going to be screwed.
Right.
Because it's going to sit there and it's going to cool down. Okay, I'm going to try something. Kevin sent me a video today. Kevin's right over here. Kevin sent a video today that I thought was really interesting. And I didn't even want to show the video. I just wanted to try it. And what it was how to separate an egg yolk from an egg white. Now, the traditional way is crack the egg, get two nice halves, back and forth so the yolk stays in the shell and the white falls through.
I did that the other day and it worked perfectly.
Perfect. The other way that you see chefs in a hurry on TV do, crack the egg into one hand, they let the white fall through the fingers, they have the
Oh.
yolk in their hand, and then they do that.
What about they have those little things? It's like a spoon that you put it in, and then all the white goes through,
That's
and
a
the yolk
complete
stays
effing
right there.
waste of money, yes.
Oh, there you go.
It's one of those kitchen things that nobody needs to have.
It's
Yeah.
nicer than your hands and
Like a rolling
fingers,
pin.
though.
You have food hand issues, that's okay. That's why you're not a judge.
That's not nice.
What, using your hand?
Sanitary.
As my uncle used to say, if you knew what went on in the kitchen of a restaurant, you wouldn't eat in the restaurant.
Yeah.
You're probably one not to go into the back of the
Hey,
restaurant kitchen.
I know that.
All right, so now, Shannon, you're going to need close-ups for this because this is pretty interesting. Do you want me to come to you?
No, I can still get him from
Okay.
here.
It's going to have to be really good.
Yeah,
So
she's got it.
Show me the plate. Let me
I'm
see. Let me see
curious
how it
now.
plays. Okay, so here's what this is. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this. This is not using the shell to separate. This is not using my hand to separate. It's using a plastic bottle of suction.
Not too close to your
Really?
mic, man.
Oh yeah, the crunching.
That's bad?
No,
You don't
don't
like
do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Yeah.
I won't do that.
Yeah,
So
don't.
hitting the mic is
Oh,
bad
gosh.
too?
Yeah, that's good.
See, you know what? I have trouble here. Shit. Sorry.
Oh.
Glad I brought extra eggs.
What are you doing?
Well, the egg yolk broke a little bit on the way out. And I know that's
Do
not
another
gonna,
one.
That's not going to
Do
work.
another one.
I got it. Perfect. There we go. Okay.
So you're just gonna use the bottle to like.
It's supposed to, as I watched somebody do it on this video, the only thing that will come up will be the egg yolk.
Wow.
But they used the bigger bottle, but this gentleman right here told me he's seen it done with a small bottle. You did it. Oh shit, if I can't do it.
Wait, so you haven't tried this before?
No, now you just made me nervous.
Of course. Of course he
I was
hasn't.
right
Of course he
there.
hasn't tried it before.
I was right
Who do you think
thinking
he
there.
is?
What?
Just do it, man. Just do it. You got it.
Yeah, I just want to see it now.
It's like Jordan who went skydiving yesterday for his birthday.
Huh?
I was right there at the edge of the plane. The whole thing, the doors
you?
open. I'm right there. No, and you pulled me back. No, I'm making an analogy between
okay.
skydiving, which, by the way, I would never do in 1,000 years.
Really? You're comparing that to this?
Oh, holy shit. Oh, God. It works.
That was awesome.
Okay.
Wait, that's not going to break the yolk?
That was so
No.
cool.
I'm so confused.
I watched the whole thing. They went from the plate to another thing. Scared the shit out of
Yeah,
me,
go-
though,
I
for
know.
some reason. I don't know why.
He got scared. It startled him.
Culinary magic right here.
I broke it.
Oh, you need more suction.
I mean, that's cool, but you could have separated like 4 eggs by now.
What'd you say? Well, I feel like.
was
Okay,
a good
one more. I
try.
got one more egg.
How many eggs you got? Do you need a new bottle because you have the egg yolk on that bottle now?
No, I can do this.
Okay.
Stupid thing. Shannon, will you tell me when you see Travis?
Yeah.
This is kind of a neat party trick, though.
Well, if it
know,
works.
yeah.
You know, we did that corn shucking thing. Did you see that?
Microwave.
You take an ear of corn. You take an ear of corn, and we'll call this the fuzzy end, and this is the big bottom end, right? You cut it off, so it's clean cut, and there's just the corn there, not the little nub. Cut through the ear perfectly, right down near the bottom. Then you take that with all the fuzzy stuff on top in the microwave, 4 minutes. 4 minutes an ear, 2 ears, 8 minutes. Spins around. After 4 minutes, you take it with a glove, an of glove I don't use, or a towel, and you hold it like this because it's hot, and you squeeze the top and shake, and the whole ear just goes bloop, comes right out in your hand. It's unbelievable.
And who hasn't had huge problems trying to pull the
It's a pain in
strings
the
off
ass.
each corn?
Pain in the ass. Okay, one more.
Okay, you're trying again? All
Whose
right,
idea
if you
was
don't
that?
succeed this
It's
time.
a good idea.
Come on. Come on.
Yay!
Wow, and look at that. So it just got a little bit of that. Look at
So
it-
that was your problem the first time. You just didn't.
That is
look at that, Shannon.
a really cool trick.
It's just all that is
Look at
yolk.
that.
That's pretty cool.
So the first time you just didn't pull it over to the other plate soon enough.
I don't know what I did. I was nervous. It's like the first time I had sex. It was a mess.
Thank God I wasn't there.
Are you
I'm gonna put it back.
trying to do another one?
You put it back.
Oh,
Oh, Sam.
we're the fixtures people.
He tried.
Oh, Sam.
Oh God, it's going down. It's going on the ground too.
Be careful of the equipment, please.
Shit.
Oh, great.
We'll just pretend it never happened.
Ugh.
Hey, dude, what are we making tonight?
Oh yeah.
Snap. Yeah,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
talk
What
about
time
the
is
food.
it? Oh
Make
yeah. I
food.
gotta do that. Wait, let me just talk about something.
Yeah.
Monday, I said ages ago I wanted to do this new product Monday thing. And I said if you have a product and you want us to try it on the show, send it to us. And so far, people are scared to, and I don't really know why, but they're scared to do it. But a guy named JD, and his real name is Nick. Nick sent that last website I just sent you, Lynn.
Yeah.
It's called, what's it called? JD's
Salsa in seconds.
Salsa in Seconds. It's a salsa mix powder.
What?
That doesn't, I know, that sounds like it turns into salsa. It doesn't. You add it to a can of diced tomatoes. And it's supposed to make really, we're trying that Monday night.
Okay.
I can't wait. I'm sorry, Haley, am I in your way? So here's what we're making tonight. Blue cheese stuffed dates wrapped in bacon, and they're gonna go in the oven. Yeah,
Yes.
they're really good. They're really good, and I like them for a couple reasons. One, because they're simple. There's only 3 ingredients to them. 2, I like them because you can make them in advance and then just have them for your company after the fact, right?
I told you last night we talked about adding those to the baking class. Are
Max
you gonna
wanted
do
them
it?
for the baking class. Well,
Are
I've
you
already
gonna do
got
it?
a lot of stuff for the baking class, Max. So what you do is you start with pitted dates. I mean, buying dates that don't have the pits already out is a pain in the butt. It's not worth doing. And you can buy these at the supermarket. I got a little worried though, because I seem to make this around the holidays. And you always find dates at the supermarket on the holidays because
Fruitcake.
fruitcake that nobody likes. And I don't know
the
why they're
worst
so
thing
them, but
ever.
It is the worst
Wait,
thing.
does
I don't-
anybody in the audience like fruitcake?
Who
I don't
likes
wanna-
fruitcake?
I don't
Put your
wanna
hand up.
offend
Honestly,
anybody.
love fruitcake.
Wait, I'm a
Look at
Jew.
this.
Can someone tell me what fruitcake is?
I'm a Jew. Can somebody
know.
tell me what fruitcake is?
Really?
It's a cake with
Dude, you're making our people look bad. Actually, you know what? It's probably better that you don't know because it's not worth having. Fruitcake is a cake chock full of dried fruit, dates and dried apricots and dried cherries, and there's nuts in it, and it's super heavy. It's a very British thing. They make it at the holiday season, and it's
Disgusting.
popular in this country. And look at, there's, I don't know, there's 50 people here, not one person put their hand up.
Yeah.
The closest we got, a little girl turned to her dad and said, did you say, what's fruitcake? It's good. Tell her, she won't want to know when she gets older. It's awful. That's, people use it for a doorstop. It's really bad. So all I'm doing is I'm just trying to make, in the top of the hole, just put my knife in, so I'm making a little pocket for these, for the blue cheese to go into these things.
So I always speak for those who might not be huge foodies.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't say that dates are a hugely popular item. Can you
No.
maybe tell people what dates are like if they don't know?
They're kind of gross. I don't like them plain.
I mean,
they're-
describe it.
yeah,
What is it like?
they're-
It's a
But is it
sweet.
like
It's a
prune?
super
Raisin-like.
sweet. It's a super sweet giant raisin-like thing that has a taste of a date. I don't know. It's a little chalky to me.
I like prunes actually better than dates.
Do you?
I like prunes. I don't like dates.
Yeah. And if you go to Palm Springs, which you do sometimes,
Yeah.
The date farm.
they have like date shakes there
Date
where they're
shake.
ground
They
up.
make everything. You can go one of those date farms and they play this movie called The Sex Life of a Date. Can't imagine it's very exciting. No, Marie is making a face over there. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. Okay, so bacon. And this technically is microwave ready bacon. And you can use any kind. If you use completely uncooked bacon, and this looks uncooked, and it has been cooked a little bit, if you use completely uncooked bacon, it's just going to take longer. And I don't know that you want anything to take longer than it has to.
And you've done these on the grill before, right?
Oh, absolutely. So all you do is you grab a date with this little pocket that you've made in it. Wait, didn't I put a pocket in this one? Of course, the first one that I grab doesn't have a pocket. Okay. You open it up a little bit. You take some blue cheese. And I'll tell you what's really nice about this is the contrast between this super sweet date and the tartness of the blue cheese, the tanginess, the savoriness, and then what the bacon does, the smoky when the whole thing cooks.
Oh yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're just going to jam some of these inside. And I always say, if you've got kids, you know, put them to work. People say, you know, get the kids in the kitchen and help them cook and stuff. Yes, they can help cook, but you can also just put them to work. You do everything for them. Isn't it time that they do something back for you? Junior, get in here. We're making 1 million dates for the party tomorrow night. But I don't want to. That's too bad. I don't want to drive you to school in the mornings. I don't want to pay for you to go to piano lessons. I don't want to watch your boring little kid baseball games.
Are you happy you're an empty nester?
Sorry, I am. Oh, so something Kelly and I walk every morning. We've been talking about that. We do 4 miles every morning, like a good brisk speed walking kind of
How much weight have you lost, by the way?
None. I don't think.
None?
I don't think so. I don't know what's happening.
Wow.
But it doesn't seem to be going
Secret
anywhere.
late night snacks?
No, I'm not doing
yeah,
that.
too much juice. That's it.
No, I don't
All
drink
that sugar.
juice. No, I'm not drinking juice. I drink Mio and there's no sugar in that. Anyway, 2 days ago, I come back after the walk and I've ruined my back. My back was fine during the walk, but I come back and now I'm standing in the kitchen and all of a sudden, boom, I feel like this little pain, like a distant pain. Like it didn't hurt a lot. You know how you know the smell of baking bread that you can smell from way far away? 3-4 houses down the street, you know the smell of baking bread. It was like pain that was like 3-4 houses away that I didn't know if it was going to get worse or not, and then it did, and it started to get worse. And now I sit in my chair at my desk for a half an hour, and I get up, and I'm like hunched. And it takes me like 15 steps before I can start to straighten out. So Kelly says, you got to see somebody. She suggested I go see Chiro, and she gets the name of the Chiro. I've never been to a chiropractor before. Never been. In fact, I don't know that 2 or 3 years ago I would have gone to a chiropractor. I almost felt like I didn't believe in the whole process. It's like a Seinfeld thing. They're not a real doctor. I mean, I know they say they're doctors, but I didn't buy it. I didn't buy into the science of it. Anybody here at Chiro?
Yeah, be careful.
Yeah.
I
No.
go to a chiropractor regularly.
Do you?
I love her.
Oh.
People
the-
that go.
Yeah,
that
I have a
know
friend.
love.
One of my friends he goes in to get just like adjustments every time he's back in San Diego, and they crack your back. I think. I mean,
They do all kinds of things.
If
So
anybody is, but
no. So that's okay. So I'm there. Anyway, I'm just taking a stick, and now I'm just going to skewer right through the bacon on the outside.
Oh, hey, we had a question from Facebook really
Yes,
quickly.
yes.
Irene Morton wanted to know if feta would work.
Feta would work. Yeah.
And I'm a little bit with you, Irene. I like blue cheese, but not all the time. And I personally love feta. So maybe if I was making those, I might even make that substitute.
But you know what I would do? Like I say,
He would yell at you though, so don't tell him that you're going to do that.
No. Here's what I think. I think there's something about the savoriness of the blue cheese that not to sound all foodie or anything, that plays really nicely against the sweet of the date and the bacon. I saw he nodded his head back there, right? He knows what I'm talking about. It's the mix, right? It's the mix of sweet and sour and hot and cold, that kind of thing that makes me happy when I'm eating. Makes me want to mix all those things up. So that's all I'm doing. I'm just skewering these things. So anyway, I go to the chiro, and the guy comes in, and he has a nice conversation in the beginning, and we're standing there talking, and he's like, "So what's going on?" and blah blah blah. And I tell him. Then he does one of these things. "So, what do you think's going on with you?" And I go, "What?" He goes, "Why do you think? How do you think this happened?" I go, "Kind of hoping you were going to tell me that. I don't know. I didn't go to school for this." And we start this conversation. He can see I'm a little skeptical. And I said, "Honestly, I don't know what I would have come to see you a few years ago." And he was really like a shrink or something. And he goes, "So why are you here now? And how do you feel about that?" It was kind of an interesting conversation. And I can see where this is all going. And I know he's trying to tie this to a emotional event in my life. He's trying to suggest that there's some level of stress in my life that has caused this injury.
Really?
And I'm not there yet with this whole thing. I mean, that's way too touchy-feely for me to get. And I said to him, "Look, I've been married to the same person for 27 years. We have a great relationship. That's okay, she doesn't like all the food that I make. And she doesn't like it when I separate egg yolks with my hands. But apart from that, it's all good. I like what I do. I'm fortunate to be able to do what I do. I wake up happy. I go to sleep happy." And he goes, "And no stress, no changes in your life, that kind of thing?" I said, "The funny thing is, the only stress that I had in my life just went to college 2 weeks ago. The stress is gone."
Empty nest.
Empty nest. And I know he wasn't buying it. It was very much like when you see people have those conversations with shrinks on the couch. And the shrink just keeps going, Well, how do you feel about that? Anyway, we had the whole conversation, and then he said, "All right, so I'm going to do a couple things to you, make a couple adjustments. This is easy to treat. Lie down on your side, one hand up here. Like, dude, bring this leg up, put your," and he's got like a hand on my neck, and then he puts his knee up on my middle part of my body here, and then the arm like this. He says, "Take a deep breath." Take a deep breath, and he goes, "And then exhale, and he goes, boom! And this crack noise comes out of nowhere. It scared the S out of me. It really did. I went, "Oh, whoa." He goes, "Yep, you needed that." And when I'm done, he looks at me and he goes, "Whoa, you look so much better." I go, "I look better." He goes, "You've straightened out a little bit." Now, I don't know if this is just what they tell you at chiropractic school. That you deliver that line after the
Tell them how great their posture is.
your posture, because he goes, "Wow, you're really leaning," when I came in there. But I have to say, I looked at myself in the mirror yesterday morning, Kel, and I was definitely leaning off to the side. My body went like this, and it was weird. And I told him that, and he goes, "I can see that." So
Did he crack your neck?
no, he didn't do
'Cause
anything to my
that's
neck.
really scary.
Oh no, I don't think I want that.
It feels good.
No,
it's
but wait a
scary.
second. There's stuff in your neck that if it doesn't,
But
if
they
it
know
gets,
exactly how to do it. You just have to relax and trust them.
Oh, I'm not there yet. No. We need a safe word. He's going to be working on and shit like that. You know what I mean? I can't do that kind of thing. All right, I've had enough of this. I've made enough of these things. I'd like to say that when we do stuff in the live cast, everything I make right then and there. But I can't do like one of these for however many people are here, which I think I should have enough.
Yeah, we made a lot.
If I'm doing all this live.
This is the first
right
time
now.
that we've given everybody food at a live cast. Am I
Well,
right?
so here's the cool thing. So because it's an event for Stand Up for Kids Oceanside, and the live cast is here, so I'm making this, but this is only one part of it. Then Ethan, the chef here, is making pork belly. What are you doing?
Oh.
You've done what? You've made something amazing with pork belly. You're going to sear them.
Braised it in beer.
Braised it in beer. Who knows what braising is? When I talk about Sam the Cooking Guy show to people who don't really know it, I say I'm not a chef. I can't use chef words because I don't know what they are. So it's pointless for me to talk about braising because A, I don't know what it means, and I think a lot of people don't know what it means. And that's why the show's successful, because I use like my, if we're playing Scrabble, I use like my $2 words as opposed to like $50 words, that kind of thing. I don't have a chef vocabulary. Braising is really just taking a piece of meat and cooking it fairly low for an extended period of time.
Forever.
A long period of time.
12 hours.
You put pork belly
12 hours.
in beer, seasoned.
Seasoned from the fridge, seasoned with the dry rub, garlic, granulated garlic, cayenne, smoked paprika, onion, whatever you want to put inside of it.
Cover the pork
Submerse it-
belly with-
Submerse it in beer.
Yeah, put a
whatever
lid on.
beer. We used a dark beer. It was a Bootleggers from Fullerton.
Yep.
And then we did 12 hours at 250 degrees. So it's a really fatty, really tough piece of meat. You can't cook it in an hour or 5
Really?
hours. It takes, if you're going to push it and go fast, you need 10 hours.
Who's had pork belly?
Well, everyone's had bacon, right?
Yeah, and so
Meat
it's really the
candy.
same thing, right?
It's the same thing. It's just cut different. It's it's the whole belly. So it's as big as a pig. And then you cut it into little squares.
It's as
Nice.
big as a pig.
Well, that's a standard size, right?
Wow. Somebody tell me when 10 minutes is up. I think I want to flip these things.
Don't you have an app for that?
I probably do. I don't really want to go look for it though.
We just need to get you a timer.
Oh, I know. This is a way too sophisticated oven setup behind me too. I could never in a million years figure out how to work this thing. All right.
So wait,
anyway.
did you talk about the details of how long they go in and how much time and stuff?
No, they're about 15, 20 minutes or something. But I like them. I don't know this oven. I want to see how we do. I mean, I think if I just left them, I'd be fine. But I want them to get a little brown and crispy on both sides. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to flip them. I think I'm going to give them 10 minutes. They're on convection right now at 450 degrees. I'm going to see what they look like in 10 minutes. If I like the way they look on the bottom and not on the top, I'm just going to flip them all around, put them back in another 10 minutes. We'll call it a big day. All right?
A big day?
A big day. So
What does that
Ethan's
mean?
making.
We'll call it a big day?
Call it a big day as opposed to a day. Why do I have to just call it a day? I
A
wanna
big
call
day
it
is like
big
a
day.
good. We'll call it a big day. Like that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Did I
Big day?
misspeak?
I've never heard that. We'll call it a big day.
The expression is call it a day.
Yes.
I don't
when you say
want to
maybe
just
we'll
call it a day. I
good
want to
day?
call it a big day.
A big day isn't
Okay,
always
it's
necessary.
stupid. It doesn't even make sense. Now that I've said that.
Thank you.
Can you grill these? Absolutely.
Would it be a low heat because you wouldn't want the blue cheese to melt?
Really, you only want the, you could eat them just like this. So you want some melting on the inside and you want the bacon crispy on the outside. So
The question was, can you grill them?
Can you grill them? And the answer is yes. Problem is you got the stick issue. And the
Oh,
sticks
yeah.
are, you have to soak the sticks, which is kind of a pain in the ass, or get some metal skewers. This bacon stuck really nicely. I bet you could put them on the grill and they would cook themselves and stick together without the bacon unraveling on them. Definitely. Have you ever made a bacon wrapped hot dog on the grill? It's a great thing to do. Regular everyday hot dog, kosher hot dog, all beef. Not saying kosher because I'm Jewish. We don't.
Hey, Don Giger says that he thinks that pork bellies were outlawed in California.
Shannon, can you get on that fly?
What are you doing?
Where?
Oh.
Hold on. I don't see it.
Get right there.
It's
Do
on
you
my
see him?
orange mat.
Orange mat, see it?
I see it.
Oh.
So
That was a good try.
close.
Oh, he's right.
Wait, can we go back to this really quick? Don
Yeah.
Giger says, I thought pork bellies were outlawed in California.
No, he got
Foie
that
gras.
mistaken. Yeah.
Yeah, foie gras is outlawed. in
Oh, foie gras,
California.
okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because
Anyway,
fo-
pork belly's great. So Ethan's doing that. He's also got a little dessert thing, cannoli, caramel sauce, and bread pudding going on over here, and something else.
And ceviche.
And a ceviche.
Ceviche.
Shrimp, scallop.
Big shrimp, looks like a lobster tail. So it's a U12 and massive.
We haven't
buttery.
done ceviche on the show. It's one of Kelly's favorite things. I told her I'd take her on a picnic tomorrow night. We'll go to the beach, and I'm making her favorite things. One of them is ceviche. So right now in my fridge, I bought scallops today, the small bay scallops. Cut them into smaller pieces so they weren't, this big. They were tinier. A bunch of shrimp, thawed, cut small pieces too, in a plastic container, completely covered with lime juice in my fridge. And the lime juice will technically cook the shrimp and the scallops. Yes, you can eat them raw, but the lime juice gets them to a really nice sort of midpoint between completely raw and like if you seared them, they'll be delicious. And then tomorrow we'll add cilantro, serrano peppers, diced tomato, avocado. Be super good. You put them on one of those little crunchy tostadas, she'll be really happy. You want to know what else we're having?
What?
I'm going to make gazpacho for you because I know you really like that.
It's a perfect dinner right there.
Some salad component, and I want to do, I think I might just grill some tuna. Little tuna, little
That's
wasabi
good
soy
too.
thing. That'll be for me.
Like
You're gonna
ahead
do
of
this all
time
at the
right
beach?
there.
Just eat cold things for any meal. I can't.
Wait, are you going to do this all at the beach?
We'll have everything made, except I think maybe just one little grill thing that I can do I want to
Yeah,
cook a
one
little
grill
tuna.
pan. Still one of my favorite stories of ever being at a Charger game with
Yeah.
you was when we went to a Charger game like last season,
Yeah.
and we were in the parking lot tailgating, and you had a burner with a wok, and you were making pepper and salt and pepper
Salt and pepper
shrimp.
shrimp.
And people were walking by going, "Is Sam the cooking guy sitting in the parking lot using a wok tailgating?"
See, that's the thing. You go to a tailgate, and what does everybody do? They have a hibachi or a smaller barbecue. That when they go into the game, they then leave that super boiling hot hibachi right underneath their gas tank. I don't get that because they don't want to leave it out in the open. They shove it under the carts, under the gas tank. They go into the thing. So it can get stolen. I don't think people are stealing hibachis, or you blow up your damn car. But I think the little burner. Can you find a picture of it, Lynn? The little burners that I use, that have a little single can of gas in them, are amazing. They're like $15 at Ranch 99. The canisters are only a few bucks. It's amazing. Now it opens up a whole world of possibility of what you can do at a game. One little time, they're like this big. Now with that and a pan, and I can make anything. Of course, a grilled burger is a good thing, but now I can cook the burger in the pan. No, that's
Not
more.
quite.
That's
more
similar to it.
camping. No, it's the Asian one, the
Oh,
Asian
okay.
style. Yeah. If you go Asian butane burner, you'll probably find.
Oh, there
it.
you go. That red one, I see it. Yeah.
Yeah, like that. So, but now, so now you've got this little setup. That's exactly what it is. It looks like that, sort of. But so you can use that thing. You can that and one pan. Of course, you can cook the burger, right? So now you got a burger like you would off your grill. You can also now cook mushrooms in that thing, off to the side to go on that. A fried egg. There's nothing like a hamburger with a fried egg on top of it. Over easy fried egg, it's amazing. Take the bun, a little butter on the bun, face down on the hot pan. It gets crispy, it melts. That's in one pan as opposed to thing. The possibilities are endless. You have to do it.
You've cooked with those all over the world.
Exactly. Cooked with those in Hong Kong, up at the top of
That
Victoria
peak
down to the beach here,
on the street in New York.
on the street in New York
In a
City.
tree? Didn't you use one of those in a tree?
No, I just made a
I
salad
made a
in
salad.
a
Oh,
tree.
okay.
You can't use that on a tree.
Wow, I can smell these things. Holy smokes, these are really going fast.
Are they?
Yeah.
Do you have the oven set too high?
No. Well, I have it on convection. It's
Ooh.
really nice.
Did
So
great.
I'm just wondering. Let me just pull these out, Shan. You can get a shot of these. Here, let me bring them over. So they're not quite there yet.
Yeah, the bacon
see
still
the-
looks a little pink.
It does, but I think they're going to be okay. I don't think I'm going to have to. I don't think I'm going to have to flip these.
And
things.
that was the blue cheese bubbling at the bottom, correct?
blue cheese bubbling at the bottom. You're going to lose a little bit. There's no question about that, but it just is what it is. And look what we got. Thank you, Shannon's husband Travis came, and look what he brought that I didn't have, and look what I've got.
You have a gun.
So who's seen a potato gun before? Not too
I have
many
now.
people. They're pretty harmless. You take the point of the gun and you put it inside the potato and you snap it off. And so this is what you have. You watch my hand. Wow.
That's it.
That
It's
one's
been
got a lot of
so
power.
long. It said
Put it in the
harmless on the
fridge.
You
package.
got the high caliber version.
No,
fridge?
Oh, whoa.
Quick
Chillax.
draw or whatever it is. Quick.
Oh, it's been years.
That was a little anticlimactic. That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Oh God, this is so bad. I thought this was going to be great. Oh, that was better. I thought, where are the dogs when you need them? Oh, now it's starting to work a little bit. Look at that. That was good. That almost went.
Careful, you
Ooh,
take
all the way
that.
back to- I just want to know if it hurts. Who will stand right in front of me?
Stacy.
All right. Okay,
That
so
was a little too
maybe
much there, man.
Wait, do one more this direction.
maybe.
That was.
Oh, at our equipment? Great.
Oh wait, no. Hold on. Let me try one
That
more.
was a little limp.
Okay, we're going towards. That's what she said. Towards Max. Ready? Last one.
It's good this is end bad.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
no, no, no.
okay.
It's got to go all the
God.
way.
I'm just gonna.
No.
Take it like a man.
I'm trying.
Try to hit my lens.
Pointless.
Oh, no, let's not hit the camera
Yeah,
first.
it'll wash off.
I got.
Oh.
No, one shot. One. For the poor fixtures people. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
there
you
you go.
nailed it. You got it.
All right.
Got to explain that one to the repair people.
We are at Fixtures Living. I do my classes here. They support the show. I don't know what else to say about them tonight. I don't really need to talk about them too much because you're in the whole store. If you haven't walked around, do that. I think you're gonna love the place.
How about go to their
Well,
Facebook page and like it?
Go to their
please.
Facebook page and like them. Thank you.
There you go.
I forget what I'm
Check
supposed
out the
to say.
events.
Hold on one sec. Let me
There's
see
a
what else I
lot
have to
to
talk
like.
about. We talked. There's a lot to like. These things are starting to look beautiful. I'm just going to switch top and bottom. I shouldn't have to. It's on convection. And maybe it's just the light that's making the top ones look great. I think it is. I'm going to give another couple of minutes and then they're going to be fine. I was going to make a little tomato sauce thing to go in it, and I don't think I'm going to. We talked last night about an event that I'm part of next week. It's called Chef Showdown. It's an event that benefits an organization called Center for Community Solutions, women and children that are in abusive situations and need to get out. Great organization, great event. It's kind of an Iron Chef-like battle between two teams of 4 chefs each. I'm the MC of the event, and there's also a big tasting that goes on at the event. And I know what restaurants are there. I didn't know. You know who's in that picture, Lynn?
Who is that?
That's Chef McCabe.
It's Chef McCabe.
Oh,
Yeah,
and is
that's
he a
right.
judge this year?
No, he's on.
Is he even
I
in
think
it?
he's
this
on
year?
one of the teams. He was on one of the teams a couple of years ago. That's the same picture that they use.
And how
every
many
year
years
for the
have you
event.
done this?
I've done this.
A lot.
6,
It's
7,
a fun
8
event
years, I
for
don't
anybody who's in San Diego and wants to
It's a
go
really
and have
fun
some
event.
good food.
And we're going to give away some tickets Monday night.
Yep, absolutely.
Monday night to the event. But here are the restaurants that are going to be there this year: Barrio Star, Burlap, Busalakis, Japango, Croce's, Cucina Urbana, Cups, Donovan Steak and Chop House, Eclipse Chocolate, Grant Grill, Kitchen 1540, San Diego Paella, Sherry's Berries, The Shore, Searsucker, Sequan,
Everybody.
Urban, Solus, West Bean, La Via, and the Wild Time Company, and I'm sure there's more to come. That'll be a lot of fun. All right. Yes, Kelly. Oh, what are you doing?
She's just taking a picture.
Take a picture of the dog. Don't take a picture of the people.
They're in the
Just take a
background.
picture of the dog.
She's such a good girl. Look at her.
All right. Next Wednesday night, we have round 2 of the Sam of the Live Cast cooking competition. Next 2 teams. Who are you with?
Terry Bannister.
Terry and Doug will be there. Nice. That'll
Super
be
fan
fun.
Terry.
Super fan Terry. And Doug's not a bad fan either. Doug,
Yeah.
just heard coming in tonight, there's a threat of an NHL strike.
What?
This is America. We don't care.
No, we do care. It's a big deal down here. If you care about hockey, there's a pending strike. Maybe a pending strike. We don't know yet. They're going to know in a couple of days.
Well, that was some bad news then.
End on.
Maybe.
Well, it was a maybe, right? Maybe, yes. He said maybe.
Well, you announced it.
That's all I got.
You took it back, and then you said
That's all I
maybe.
got.
Those dates are smelling
Monday
good.
night, the dates are ready. They're coming out right now. Monday night, I'm going to do that the cauliflower crust pizza that somebody said was a good thing to do when you're trying to eat well. No dough, cauliflower grated on a box grater, mixed with some egg. That becomes the crust of the pizza.
Ooh.
I can't imagine how this is going to turn out. Maria's making a face. It's who's had it? You suggested it. It was that
Wow,
girl right
nice.
there. Thank you.
Nice. Here's a
What's your
picture.
name? Remind me of your name.
Looks really good.
Julia. Julia told us to make this.
Picture.
We're going to make it. Oh,
It
look
looks
at that
like a
picture.
normal-
It looks like a regular
Looks
pizza.
nice.
Yeah, it looks really
Wow, I can't wait to try it. And that's it. Cauliflower, egg, seasoned, right? Anything else in it? Almond flour. Almond flour. Oh, and there you go. Some whack, vegan, crazy ass thing that I got to go to a store that smells like old Birkenstocks and no deodorant to buy. Bacon on it to cover up. All right, cool. Almond flour. I don't remember reading that. All right, we'll see if we can find a workaround, as we say in the business, which means leave out the complicated ingredient and find something else for it. Okay, thanks for being here. Go to weolive.com, click on shop now, promo code SAM, get 10% off anything that you buy. Their olive oil is amazing. We use it at home all the time. Thank you, Fixtures Living, for letting us come here and mess up the place. I'm hot as crap. I need to have a beer. I want to have something to eat. You guys too. Thank you at home for watching, or wherever you're watching right now. We love that you're part of the Sam Livecast. Tell your friends, and of course you can go and watch past shows on iTunes. You can download them there. You can listen on Stitcher Radio. And coming soon to a Roku box near you, everything that we've ever done. I don't know if that's true, but a lot of what we've done will be there. You can watch it on your big screen at home. Stand Up for Kids Oceanside. It's what the event is here tonight. If you feel like donating to a place and you don't know which one, check them out. You find them online. It's a great organization. Thanks. Have a good weekend. We love you guys for being there. See ya.